There's a live shot. There's some sunshine. There's some storm clouds, and you can't see it, but we sure can. There's some lightning in the area. Hi, everyone, as we look in to another live broadcast. It's Beyond the Bases with your Sylvan Lake Gulls. My name is Joe Whitbread. Pleased to welcome you to Sylvan Lake, Alberta, Canada, from wherever you are looking in from as well. It's another home field win for the home team. This show brought to you by The Market in Bentley, and this guy is no stranger to this broadcast. Cooper Ciesielski, congratulations on another team win and some individual success, which I'm excited to talk to you about.
Yes, thank you.
You've got some family here, a 4th of July weekend back home. We'll talk about home and where you're from, but it's nice to have family in the ballpark watching some success.
Yeah, I know, it's always great having parents out. The support's unreal.
Cool. We'll talk about that in just a moment. We want to show the people who might have missed it or are watching later on some of the highlights from tonight's ball game. This game started, like it always seems to, with some plate success. There you are, with something that you're pretty used to these days. Am I right?
Yeah, you could say that. But no, I was just sitting the pitch, and he threw it, and I was ready to swing, and I attacked and got a hold of it. And we've made some good defensive plays all around. We had a dude on the mound. Kyle threw a great game, through 7 innings, I believe. So props to him.
There's some veterans at the plate, and there's some rookies on this team, or at least rookies when it comes to Sylvan Lake baseball. But talk a little bit about Kyle and the veteran pitching staff. They've been putting up some incredible support, or at least holding back the runs while you guys can do your work at the plate.
Yeah, I know it's great to have a vet on the team just to show us how to do our thing, and he's just been a leader all year, so it's great having him.
So it's your second or third or fourth time. You do this a lot. You've got a great stat line this year, and I know you're not an individual player. We mentioned that before, but let's talk a little bit about you. There's family here. Where are you from? Who's watching this? Who doesn't make it to Sylvan Lake? And talk about your baseball career coming to this part of your career.
Yeah, so I'm from Colorado, Monument, Colorado, and my parents are here. Celebrate 4th of July and just support me, and just growing up they've been very supportive and developed me into the man I am today, so very thankful for all my family and friends. So yeah.
There's a few tears perhaps behind the camera. Mom appreciates that. It's not easy to be away from home. Young athletes in Canada play hockey in this part. Baseball is really becoming a thing. Always has been in southern Saskatchewan, southern Alberta. It's really, really becoming a fan favorite here. It's people like you that are introducing kids to this game. Talk a little bit about Kids Camp, because the Sylvan Lake Gulls this week have been hosting kids to learn the basics and learn from their celebrity players. And I know it's weird to hear, but you are a celebrity player to some young kids learning baseball.
Yeah, I know, it's always great teaching the younger kids that look up to us and just help them as they grow in the sport and as kids. So it was great.
Well, it's wonderful that you get a chance to do that. I know you had players probably in your day, and being in the States near a major league club, who did you look up to, or who did you most want to play like someday?
Yeah, I always grew up going to Sky Sox games, and I'm a fan of the Rockies, so Charlie Blackmon was always my player to watch.
Well, we really watch what you're doing at the plate, and I know the youngsters, but even us old folks are really enjoying what we're seeing. Congratulations on your success thus far, and let's keep her going, because we got some games to win, don't we?
Yes, sir. We'll keep rolling.
There you go. Cooper Ciesielski is your player of the game at this ball game. We're glad he's with us, and we're certainly glad for his production at the plate. Another 4 RBIs, including a 3-run shot earlier, as we come back to a place that will be filled with ball fans all weekend long. There's another Saturday game against the Fort McMurray Giants, but on August 23rd, we are having a concert in this very ballpark. In fact, right there at second base, we will welcome some of the greatest names in country music. It's the very first summer send-off, August 23rd, right here at Gulls Field. And this gentleman is Reed Salmon. Reed Salmon joins us on our broadcast Beyond the Bases. Reed is one of the artists who will be featured on that stage. We've never done this before, but Reed, welcome to Gulls Field. And in just a couple of months, you're going to get to play here. What's that feel like?
It's pretty surreal. It's going to be the highlight of my career so far. I'm excited.
Tell us about your career. There's a lot of people that know the name already, certainly in Central Alberta, but we have a lot of viewers on this broadcast from elsewhere and afar. Tell us where you're from, where you grew up, and how country music is in your blood.
So I grew up in Red Deer, Alberta, and I've lived in the surrounding area for my whole life. I lived in Sylvan Lake for 2 years, and I started recording about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago now. And my last 3 songs have hit radio. They've hit Spotify playlists in the States. So we're doing it.
And there's people watching right now. I'm sure they'd love some titles. If they're downloading or Googling on a separate screen, what can we search for? What are some titles they can download right now?
So my first radio single is If We're Being Honest. And following that would be Summer to Fall and Right Around Sundown. Those are on all streaming platforms.
So this is a huge show. You said one of the biggest in your career. We have never done a concert here, only baseball. August 23rd, the summer send-off. What was it like to get the call and the booking to play with High Valley, to play with Ashley Ghostkeeper? There's some incredible young talent and some headliners here, and you're one of them. How exciting is that?
It's honestly like a dream come true, especially being from Central Alberta. It's like there's nowhere I'd rather play. I love it here. I don't plan on leaving, so this is my home.
Well, we're glad you're here. We know, we understand you don't have a cover on your vehicle. As the storm clouds roll in, some lightning, what are you riding home from the park tonight?
We got the Harley Davidson in the parking lot. We got to get out of here quick.
Yeah, you do. This is Reed Salmon, one of many entertainers who will take the field. Like your favorite Gulls for the summer send-off, it's August 23rd. Reed cannot wait to see you and watch you perform.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
There you go. Reed Salmon wraps up our broadcast from Beyond the Bases, brought to you by the Market in Bentley. It was another home field win for your Sylvan Lake Gulls. Check this out. Cooper Ciesielski with mom and dad in the crowd. Jacks one. Again, a 3-run shot. Added another RBI later. We were having fun in the bullpen. Kyle Fralick, Sully the Gully, Morgan, and Wally and our promo crew having fun in the sun. And then the clouds roll in again. We're finally convincing our American friends on the 4th of July long weekend just how great it is to play in Sylvan Lake, Alberta.